Is anyone on with me yet? If you will just type in the chat or comment. Is anyone on with me? Type in the chat or comment. Hey, how are you? Yay, we have some people. Okay, I'm going to try to get our screen share going. Let's see if we can make it go the way we want it to. Let me know if y'all are seeing this full screen or if it's just little itty bitty down in the corner. On my screen, it's little itty bitty, so I just want to make sure what you're seeing. This is only my second time using this application to do this, so I am trying very hard to remember how I made this full screen for y'all before. Okay, let me, Barbara said it was small in the corner. Let me see if I can figure out how I did this before to make it bigger. Nope, that was definitely not it. Sorry about this, guys. I thought I had this all set up, but it's not doing what I expected it to do. If it gets big, let me know. I apologize, everybody. I don't know why this is doing this. Oh, it was big? Okay, I think is it still big, Barbara, or did it go back down in size? Okay, I think this should make it big. If it's not, then y'all can let me know. And we are going to get started. I really appreciate y'all being on with me tonight. I'm not going to take up a ton of your time, but I do want to go through and let you know about the great opportunity that Pure Romance has. I personally feel like we have one of the best compensation plans in the business. I also feel like we have a home office that truly cares about us in a sisterhood. And we do live to inspire each other as sisters and to celebrate each other in our accomplishments. And this is, I'm going to kind of go through our guide on what being a consultant is about. And then for you numbers people, I will go through the numbers also. Let's see. So there are about 4.8 million women around the world that will attend the Pure Romance party this year. And that's a lot of women. We actually have consultants in the US, in New Zealand, and in South America. So we are not just in the US, we are actually in other parts of the world also, which is great. So who are you? Are you someone who's looking for more? Do you want more money? Do you want to not have to stress over paying your bills? Do you want a job that is satisfying and fills your cup? Do you want more fun in your life? If y'all will just post in the chat box what draws you to the possibility of the Pure Romance opportunity. So some of these ladies are some of our top leaders, and they wanted more and they found it. They have made this their own business. The lady in the top right corner is Cindy Faulkner. She's also, not only is she one of our top leaders, she's also one of our trainers, and she does an excellent job. So a lot of people are really interested in the money. What other source of income can you have where you get to actually choose how many hours you work and pretty much choose how much money you make because you choose the number of hours and the days that you work? Barbara says that she wants extra money to pay off debt. That's always a great thing. You know, some people are making up to like $160 an hour and enjoying 10 weeks of vacation every year. That is definitely something that I would love to be doing, and it's one of my goals. And this is Melissa Messenger. She's one of our top consultants, and she loves that Pure Romance gives her the income to let her enjoy life now and not have to work her whole life and then enjoy it for just a few years at the end. So can you imagine the possibilities? One party can pay for, and I don't know if you see these over here, but these fabulous shoes, I don't know who they're actually by, but they look like they are maybe Louis Vuittons or something, and they look like something amazing that I would love to be able to just afford. Also, to be able to go out on date nights or to take a vacation day and just go to the salon and be pampered. Or to pay, you know, for a new cell phone, and you'd have your whole cell phone bill paid with just one party for your whole family. That's pretty awesome. So what do 2 to 3 parties look like? You can pay for your, that's about $400 to $600 in income. You can pay your car payment with that. You can start building a nest egg for your family. You can pay off your credit card debt. 4 or 5 parties will give you an average of $800 to $1,000 in income a month. And with that, you can, you know, upgrade your lifestyle, pay your mortgage payment or your rent payment, take a vacation and be able to pay for it all in cash. So fun. Pure Romance parties are a ton of fun. It is an all-female party. We don't allow men. We don't allow children, so you have to be 18 years of old. So it just kind of takes some of the stress out when it's just the girls. You can have some girl time and just enjoy that time with your friends. As a consultant, you get to make a ton of new friends and get to have endless possibilities for those people that you meet, whether they become consultants on your team or just good friends. You know, it's amazing the way that you get to know these ladies. So everybody says, well, what happens if I live in a small town? It doesn't really take a huge town to have a great business. You can live in, this is Tanya Rutherford. She lives in a town that only has 251 people, and she's one of the top leaders in our company. She has built her business by traveling just a little bit and getting out there outside of her town limits. She's built a team across the country. So that is another possibility, is we do not have districts, so you're not just required to stay as a part of your team in your small area. You can branch out from there. So when you work for corporate America, you just don't have that freedom that you would normally have. When you work for Pure Romance, you own your own business and you are able to enjoy making your own schedule and working around your lifestyle. So you have the lifestyle where you can be home with your children, you can make your own hours, you can choose what days you work, how many hours you work. It's really great to have that freedom. And you also get to choose how much success you want to have. If you just want to sell, you can do that. If you want to build a team and grow and have that residual income that you get from having a team, that is great too. You just make that decision and make it happen. It's completely up to you what your goals are and how you want to make that happen. As I said, the flexibility is amazing with this company. So you can be a full-time stay-at-home mom and also work your own business on your own schedule around your family's schedule. And definitely I will teach you how to do that so that you are making sure that you put your priorities in the right order and that you are putting your family where it needs to be in that order so that everybody is fulfilled and that you're still filling your cup and building your business. Having a life with a purpose, knowing where you want to go, what you want to do, what your goals are, that's huge. So we will talk a lot about your goals and where you want to be. There's a sisterhood of support in Pure Romance that you won't find many other places. You definitely won't find in corporate America. We're there to cheer you on, to help you succeed and to see you reach those goals and be really excited for you when you do. So this is Gina Manahan, and she was a school teacher, and she's still a school teacher. So this is not something that you have to give up your full-time job to do. She loves being a teacher and didn't want to leave that, so she is doing both. And that's great because you can still work your full-time job or have other things going on in your life. So the lifestyle of a Pure Romance consultant is one of total freedom, as we've talked about. This company has been in business since 1993, and our job is to educate, empower women, and empower women worldwide while we entertain them. So that's so much fun that we know that we are actually impacting women's lives on a daily basis. So these are a few of the little statistics that go along with being a Pure Romance consultant. The great thing is that you are going to be a women's health educator. You're going to be able to help women have a better relationship with their significant other by teaching them about their own bodies. You're going to have to work very few hours compared to what you would have to work in corporate America to make that same money. So we have had a ton of women join this business. There are 117.8 million female residents over the age of 18 just in the US, and we only have 25,000 consultants worldwide. So you can imagine how wide open our industry is and this company is to the success of the women who are joining our teams. You will get out of this business what you put into it. So if you just want to work a couple of parties a month and make just that little bit of extra money, you can. But if you want to build a team, our company is wide open to growth right now. So let's talk about the fast track. Fast track is when you achieve $1,000 in retail sales in your first 60 days. And when you do that, they're going to send you a really pretty necklace. It's this silver heart right here. And it's really pretty, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a point of pride for those women who do make that $1,000 in sales in their first 60 days. And then if you also sponsor a new consultant who becomes an active consultant in that first 60 days, you're going to receive also the lapel pin, which is great because you can wear that even when you are wearing an outfit that maybe you can't wear a necklace with. And having both of these is really a point of pride with consultants. Oh, goodness. My numbers went away. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's look at, and I can just tell you what the numbers are. So this is our starter kit for those that are a hobbyist. So if you just absolutely love Pure Romance, oh, and this is the wrong picture. Oh no, I put the wrong picture in here. I'm so sorry. I will make sure that I put the right one out on, I can get you the right one if you want it. Just send me your email address. But basically, this is pretty close to the same thing that you would get in your starter kit today. Some of the items, some of the toys have been updated, but all the liquid line is the same. So if you are wanting to just do this as a hobby, you absolutely love Pure Romance and the products, and you just really want to discount on the products, this would be the kit for you. Right now, it is on sale for $155.30, and it's $450 worth of product, which is great. And but it is out what we call kind of our hobbyist kit. It's our standard starter kit. It gives you just enough products for a demo. And then this is our deluxe starter kit, and it right now is, sorry guys, goodness, my screen's just going crazy. This kit right now is $137.30, and it has enough for your demo table. You get a few more items in this kit, but it also has the deluxe. It also has my screen. I'm telling you, my screen is just going crazy. There we go. It also has 2 of everything except for the head turner, which looks very similar to this, but it's pink and it has beads in it, and I'll be glad to get y'all the corrected form that has the numbers on it. But basically, you get 2 of everything that you see down here at the bottom, and you also get your business supplies. It has $1,200 worth of product, and as I said, for $337.30, and that is good for the first 1,000 kits that are sold. And then we have our premium starter kit. You are going to get 4 of everything, and then 6 of a couple things, our Coochie and our Body Dew, which are 2 of our best sellers. You're going to get 4 of each of those, and it is going to include $2,700 worth of product. And this kit is on sale for $700. As I tell you, I'm sorry, my screen is just going absolutely insane today. It is on sale for $700, and I just lost the numbers. I'll get you that number in just a minute. I apologize. When my screen decides to update, I believe it's 733.30, but that might not be exactly right. But I will be glad to get you that number in just a minute. I don't know why my screen has decided to go haywire. But I'll type those numbers in just a minute while we're doing Q&A. So this screen just kind of shows you the difference. It kind of lays it out a little bit better so that you can see exactly what you get in each kit. And you'll notice this last row, this is our new consultant inventory upgrade kit, and it is what once you have entered your first 3 parties, you don't actually have to have held them, you just have to have booked them. Once you've entered those first 3 parties, then you have the opportunity to purchase $1,000 worth of product, but you only pay the shipping and tax up front, then they ship you your product, and then you pay $99 a month for 5 months after that. There is no cost to upgrade, or I'm sorry, there's no cost for the credit, there's no interest, there's no credit check, so it's not going to go against your credit unless you don't pay it off. If you don't pay it off, of course it will go against your credit. But if you follow the 5 months, it's basically like them loaning you $1,000, and you can take that money to build your business. We found with Pure Romance, the more product that we have on hand, the higher our sales are at our parties, because it gives our customers confidence in our products and confidence in us, because we are carrying that product, so they feel like we are truly in business, that they're not just going to hand us their money and we're going to walk away with it. It makes them feel like we're serious about our business by having that stock. And that is something that we can discuss further depending on what your goals are as to what stock and how much you need to hold. But this kit is a great kit to help you get started. Okay, so for those of you who are my numbers people and my money people, this is a great little graphic to kind of show you what the money is like. What we've done with this is we've made assumptions. In the left-hand side, you have what happens as a consultant if you just do 1 party a month at each level. Now, of course, these numbers aren't exactly accurate because you do have some requirements as you move up in the company, but this is just kind of to keep everything even. So if you were to have 1 party, that's what you're going to see on the left side. On the right side, what you see is if you have 3 parties per month, and then you also have a team and however many consultants you have to have for that level, and all of the consultants on your team each have 3 parties, what happens at that point? And you can just kind of see how this grows. Of course, this is not really a realistic view of how things go, because you're going to have people who have a lot more parties at each level. But we'll just go through it. As an advanced consultant, which means that you have become a you've become qualified, you do a party, you're going to make 45%. So you're going to get $225 if you have our average $500 party. Now, if you do just 3 parties, that goes to $675. Which means that you've actually sold $1,500 worth of product. You're making $675. But our company loves to reward you. So for every $1,000 in product you sell, you get $50 in free product. So that's the plus 50 in free that you see. So you get $675 in commission, plus you get $50 in free product. As a senior consultant, that means you have 3 consultants under you. If you do 1 party, you now make 50%. So you make $250 off of that party. But if you just hold 3 parties, you now make $750, and you get the $50 in free product. Plus, each of those 3 people are doing their 3 parties, so that's another $75 in override money, which means your commissions that you make off of your team. And then you also get a $100 lifestyle bonus, which is what Pure Romance gives us just for doing our job, for making our minimum goals at our level, and then also, and it's there just to kind of help us out, to let us go get our hair done, to make sure that we have appropriate clothing, things like that. So at that point, you're now making $925 as a senior consultant for you doing 3 parties and your team doing their 3 parties each. And I apologize, my phone is going insane. And then you make the $50 in free product. As a director, you're still making 50% commission, but you now have 8 people on your team. So you make the $750 for your parties, and then you make $420 in overrides. And then you get a $150 lifestyle bonus, which brings you to $1,270 plus your $50 in free. As an advanced director, this is where I am. I actually make 53% commission on my sales. So if I hold 3 parties a month, Then I have $795 in commission off of my sales. Plus, I have to have a team of at least 12. So if those 12 people do their 3 parties each, my override check is now $960. And then I get a $250 lifestyle bonus, which brings me to $2,000 a month for my commission, and then $50 in free product. As a senior director, your commission goes up again. You now make 55%, so you now make $275 per average party, which brings your commission to $825 for 3 parties and the $50 in free. And this number is completely wrong for the overrides. I need to fix this. I need to make myself a note to fix that. But what you are going to make overall, you're going to get your $350 lifestyle bonus. So your total ends up at $2,975. I just did not change this number right here when I did the spreadsheet. So national director, you now have 30 people under you, and you are making $62.75. As an executive director, the only difference in requirements for a national director and executive director is that you help some of those ladies go into leadership. You now make $1,000 lifestyle bonus. That's just crazy to me. So you have a commission of $900 on 3 parties because you now also make 60% off of your sales, and you're making about $68.50 just off of everybody on your team who is doing what they need to do. It's amazing to me how quickly this adds up. I have been in the business for less than a year. My official start date was January 5th. That was the day that they actually mailed out my kit, and I've already made it to advanced director. So that kind of tells you that if you're willing to work the business and put the effort in, that you can actually succeed fairly quickly in this business. My next goal is to be a senior director. I would love to do that by the end of this year, but definitely by at least February of next year. So this is just kind of another graphic for my graphics people, just to kind of help. And this is just comparing being a hobby consultant who maybe just wants to do 1 party a month or just sell to their friends, and they're averaging $500 in sales a month, and as a senior consultant doing that same party. So if you are doing 1 party a month, you're going to make between $200 and $250, depending on if you are a consultant or a senior consultant. And remember, that's just yourself and 3 of your friends joining you in the business. Excuse me. If you decide you want to do a little bit more, and as a consultant you're still making that 40%, you would make $600 to do 3 parties in a week, or you could, if as a senior consultant, you could bring home $750 per week just by doing 3 parties a week. Or you could say 3 parties a month for that also. So this last one is, if you decide you want to do 3 parties a week, as a consultant, you would make $31,200 by just having 3 of your friends join you. That commission is going to go up, and this does not include your overrides. This is just your personal sales. You're going to make $39,000 a year just by doing 3 parties a week. Now, if you can imagine, you think, wow, 3 parties is a lot, but when we talk about 3 parties, we're talking 4 to 5 hours per party. And so you're looking at working 12 to 15 hours a week as compared to that 40-hour work week. That's pretty amazing, in my opinion, that you can make that kind of money for just working around 15 hours a week. Does anyone have any questions? And while y'all are thinking about that, I am actually going to see if I can find you the correct numbers and post them out here for you. Oh, I keep going out. So does anyone have any questions for me? No questions? I know that we are, ooh. Let's do it this way. Let's see. Now, I know that I posted this out here somewhere. I'm going to find those numbers for you. Let's see where I posted that. Ah, here we go. Okay, so this is our kit sale for this month. So the standard kit right now is $153.30 until we get through our first 1,000. The deluxe kit, which is what I like to call our entrepreneur kit, is for someone who is thinking about starting a business and isn't really sure how involved they want to be. They kind of want to test the waters first. That one is $337.30. And then our premium kit, which is the one that I call our career kit, that's someone who knows this is what they want to do. That is $755.30. I hope that clears everything up. I don't really see any questions out here tonight, so I really appreciate y'all taking time to be with me. This recording will be available on YouTube, and I will post a link so that you can get to it and see it again later if you want to, or if you need to share it with someone else. Feel free to do that also. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me on Facebook or via email or text message. And I really appreciate, as I said, you being with me. Good night, ladies.